Zevlor.
Have you spoken to Korga?
Pas
Of
encore.
course, but if the druids won't abandon this, no word from the scouts yet.
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those.
Alors il y a rien par là.
Yes, of course.
Bon, on va ressortir.
Please, have mercy. We're exposed now.
Là-bas, Kaga. Ici. Allez.
We're working, remember?
Please, let us through. Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Oh, pas content. Moi aussi je sais faire.
Give her a chance. You, get back!
J'hésite à l'ignorer et passer malgré tout.
Keep back! Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Et ouais.
I do wish I could understand you. You there! But you were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size?
Bah, ils ressemblaient à des gobelins quoi. Ah, j'ai raté mon jet d'histoire.
Goblins were of rare.
A myth weaver. This man has no respect for truth.
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or
Ah, le dragon.
variety? Witness mistook obvious silver dragon for brass. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
Quel scandale.
Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukleak would come to some use.
Oh, never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, hmm? And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket?
Until we meet again.
Il a toujours une potion d'invisibilité. Très bien, très bien.
I smell drama amongst these adventurers. What have you heard?
Alors, l'armoise. Là, il y a d'autres. Alors, une clé brillante et de l'or. Ah, il y a un piaf. Alors, ce piaf là. Ah, cuit. Attends. Attends, j'ai communication avec les morts. J'ai pas pris le bon truc. J'ai pas pris le bon truc. Et c'est là qu'on dit où est Atrix quand on a besoin d'elle.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Alors.
I'm sorry.
Oh, un serpent.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. Girl, you mean parasite?
C'est moi le parasite.
Drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks.
Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Alors. Ouh, moins en nature. On va faire la persuasion monastique. Alors. Persuasion, charisme, avantage. Il faut 10. C'est parti. Double 16. Bon, ça a l'air d'être une réussite, franche.
A gathered herd of the devils would indeed be disruptive.
It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Inspiration. Yes.
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions? Come, let's cut the kid some slack, shall we? She didn't deserve this madcap spectacle as far as I'm concerned.
C'est pas faux.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least. In case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you.
Mais non, n'imaginez rien.
It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Ok.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Tu es un monstre.
You speak in paradox. I care not for steel, but I know if it bends, it breaks. I will not allow this grove to be broken.
I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. The rite of thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while outlanders infect us. Sylvanus demands that we choke them out.
C'est charmant.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Ah oui. J'hésite à l'attaquer, mais c'est pas... Non. Non, on va pas attaquer. Il n'y a pas Nilben. Allez, un premier test de dressage. On a besoin de 10. « 15 plus 3 plus 2. Voilà, 20.
He wants to jump, wants to bite. His eyes dart back and forth as he sniffs the air. He can't see them anymore, but he can smell them. Many, many strangers. The wolf bares his teeth. He doesn't take orders from you. He would chase you down if not for his master.
Ah. Ok, ok. Bon, on s'en va. Ah, voilà Nettie.
I see you. Just give me a moment. There. It's up to her now. Life or death.
Non, pas d'accord.
What was it you needed? You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you. You and every other soul here. I can help if something's wrong. I'm no Master Halson, but I can manage. Why are you asking? Did it look like a tadpole? But from your worst nightmare? All
oui,
slime,
tout à fait.
Teeth and tentacles. I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
Je peux peut-être vous aider.
something in that vessel. Take a close...
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening.
Ah.
I pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
No, I'll stay. I'd rather know exactly what you're up to.
All right. Let's see what we can do. Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events? Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find.
Comment l'avez-vous attrapé?
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
Ahem.
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort.
Ah.
In case I couldn't trust you.
Ouais, donc elle peut pas me soigner du tout, quoi.
Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not? Swear it. I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
Eh ouais.
Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers, telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
Not yet, not yet.
Hard to say, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot.
Un vieux temple de Selûne.
He didn't make it back. I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Tac, tac, tac. Non. Allez, on va aller le chercher.
I wish I could tell you what happened out there. But all I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
Step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Wyvern poison. Never tried it, and I hope to keep it that way.
Better a quick draft than ceremorphosis, nonetheless.
Ok. Bon.
Ridiculous. We just let her run off.
She's a child.
A devil child. One who tried to steal from us.
Yet she failed. That's what matters.
On a eu plus d'infos pour la suite, donc techniquement il faudra aller vers le vieux temple de Séluné.
Yes, I see. And is that her with 2 R's or one?
Alors.
You ever scare me like that again, and oh,
Mom, I'm fine.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her. Likewise.
Thank you for helping me.
Alors, on peut récupérer lumière dansante. Bah écoute, je peux qu'accepter, hein.
Hold out your hand, lady. Let me show you something. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. You haven't seen anything yet, lady. Go on. Take the ring and watch your fortune change.
Allez, un petit test d'escamotage. Escamotage. 15 demandés. Oh, 4. Oh. Allez, on va utiliser une inspiration. Ah. Et ben voilà. Tout juste.
Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it. Heads or tails? Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested?
stealing the idol. What was he thinking? He was trying to help.
Alors, une inspiration. Alors, les trucs par là-bas. C'est quoi celui-là?
No helping it. We're exposed now.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a derrière ça? Ah, Zevlor.
I heard what happened. If the druids are this far gone, then it's... So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
On peut les aider à partir.
But there's a whole army of goblins out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And there may be a way, though. Somebody must be leading them. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task.
Allez.
Everyone in this camp depends on it.
On va tuer les chefs des gobelins.
To leave as soon as you give word. Just Zevlor, Tilly. We're civilians now, remember?
With respect, sir, being a Hell Rider is...
J'ai encore 4 outils de voleur. On va tester un truc.
Yes. Zevlor.
Mais va-t'en! Mais va-t'en! Ouais, bon, on va pas tester.
No one stopped me yet.
On testera chez les gobelins, tiens.
Better not be cursed.